Artlist.io.
Alright guys, so this bad boy right here is on sale for $12,990.
Music licensing reimagined.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to one more video from 161 Power Sports, and in this video we're talking about the A.Odes Workcross 650cc, this UTV right here. As you can see, it's a real nice looking side-by-side, and what we're doing today is giving you an overall rundown on what this machine is about, what it can do for you, and where you can get it, right? So let's talk about this thing. So as you can see, it's a utility vehicle like UTV, side-by-side. It's got a real nice color tone to it. It's made by A.Odes. We also have the A.Odes in a 1000, which is right there, but today's video is dedicated to the 650. Let's look at the specs in the front, okay? So what it has right here as far as the shocks go, it's got the adjustable coilover shocks on it. It's fuel injected, that's kind of the standard on it. Here's your swing arms right here. It's four-wheel drive. On the swing arms, you can see it's got like extra bracket supports, which I really like. They've revamped like the frame structure. Now, if you looked at the Jungle Cross model, it didn't have these support brackets. All it had was like an upper swing arm, a lower swing arm, that's about it. These brackets definitely help on the ride quality. The shock angle is great on there, and it just rides fantastic, you know? It's water cooled. It's got nice LED lights right here. I really like this kind of design that they made on this one. This is their next, like the new generation side-by-side, and they're adding more stuff to it. So eventually in the future, you'll see a lot more upgrades coming your way. It's got a winch right here in nylon material, which is better than having a metal winch on there. So that's real good. Now, I was talking about the ground clearance. We have about 12 inches of ground clearance on this machine, okay? Now, I know a guy that does lift kits for it too. So if you want bigger tires, you want lift kits added onto it, just let us know, and we can like arrange something, right? Arrange something to get it done for you guys. Now, as far as your braking goes, it's got disc brakes up front. It's four-wheel drive on demand with locking differentials, right? It's got doors built into it. Look at the doors right here. Boom. As you can see, it's got 3 individual seating space. The doors are full doors, like, well, half doors, but all the way to the bottom. As you can see, it stays closed, keeps you protected. So if you're out there doing work and you know you don't want the elements coming to you, this is a perfect balance between a side-by-side that does not have heat and air, but is, you know, fully covered up, basically. Right? It's got seat belts. This comes down, turns into a cup holder, phone holder, accessory holder, whatever you can make use out of it, you can do that. You can just lock it in place right there. Steering wheel, that's adjustable right here. So all you gotta do is pull it up and push it down. See? You can adjust it, right? I'm about 5'10", this is how I fit. Still got plenty of room. It's comfortable. It's very, very comfortable. All right, let's look at some control features on this thing, right? It's got this half windshield that comes with this machine. And we'll talk about the promotional deal that we have in store for you. So stay tuned to the end of this video, so we're going to talk about that, okay? Let's look at the dash controls, right? So this is for your lights right here. So let's turn on the machine, right? It's in park right now. That's your gear selector. It's in park. We'll let the fuel pump calibrate right there. Boom. Let that needle swing. Hold the brakes, turn it on. So now you can see your digital RPM gauge shows right about like idling at 1,300, 1,400 RPMs. Now that's a very ideal situation, so that way your gear shifter does not hesitate. Now a lot of people have trouble shifting gears when it's at higher RPM, for example, right? Try to shift it, see? It's a problem. You don't want to do that. Never do that to the machine. It's going to like actually break it. You're going to have issues with your transmission. So always make sure you're idling right at about like 1,350, 1,400 RPM, so that way, look, no problems. Shifting gears shifts like butter, right? I like that feature about this machine. Light controls, rocker switches. All the way to the left, it's got a cup holder, and this switch control right here, that's all the way turned off, running lights, and then that means your lights are on. High beam, low beam controls. That's your low beam, that's your high beam, and it will show you exactly. So when it turns blue, right there, that's high beam, and you can control this, and when it turns green, it's just regular beams, right? It's got horn right here, all right? It's got a winch controller right here, out, in, very easy to figure out. And it's got turn signals right there. And let's move along. And we've got our cigarette lighter right there. So you can put like accessories of all kinds. I would say put maybe a fan when it gets real hot. And if you're in cold temperatures, see if you can get a portable heater. So that way it'll keep you nice and cozy and warm out there. That's your hazard right there. You turn it on in case of emergency. Look, now this is its unique feature, right? It's a differential lock mode. Now, most of the side-by-sides, they have it all-time. They've got an all-time rear wheel locking mode, which is not on this case. Look at this. They're not locked, right? So, good thing is, without selecting the four-wheel drive selector, you can't do much on this machine, right? So, when you do this, you lock the rear differential without engaging four-wheel drive, right? And when you do this, the top position, it's unlocked. So you have a locking differential feature on this thing with just the rear wheels locked, right? So that's real nice on this thing. You get a high and a low drive machine, like you got, high and a low drive mode on this. So high drive, you want to use it when you're going real fast, and the low drive when you're going real slow. Now, it's got a, it's got a little compartment right there so you can, throw in like different stuff in there. Put more tools, more accessories, whatever you want, right? Something portable, you can go in there. More space over here. So, all that good stuff. Now, see this. This is your glove box space, right? Comes with a nice little bag of manual. You got to open it up. It comes with owner's manual. Alright. So it's got their YouTube, A.Odes Global, Twitter, LinkedIn, all that. Some stickers. These are all stickers. And that's their theme right there, Beyond Roads. It's kind of neat. And here's your owner's manual. It'll tell you everything you want as far as your maintenance manual. Now, this works for the Workcross 650. It works for the Workcross 1000. And then the one that has the HVAC. Now, the HVAC is a separate motor on itself, so you just got to follow through. Now, you scan this for your wiring diagram, and it's got like different specs, the size of the valve, clearances, dimensions, overall length. Look, and it's even got this fault codes lists, right? So let's say something happens to this thing, you need to diagnose it. You just put in the reader, and then when you do that, it's one of these codes that could go wrong with, right? So let's say if they show a P0122, that means your TPS is messed up. So it's got a low voltage or open, so meaning you gotta check and see if your throttle position sensors are good, right? So same thing with the O2 sensors, injector, it's got the cylinder sensors. There's not much to it, about list of probably, I would say, 30 codes in here. That's about it. So that's real good. And everything, their maintenance, guidelines, regular duty right there is a proud owner of this side-by-side. Adjust, clean, inspect, lubricate, replace, and torque, right? So you got to do it every 200 hours for different components. There's a brake for the brakes, it's different for spark plugs. If you have the HVAC, the air filters, the components on the HVAC, so all you got to do is make sure you love this, and adjust, clean, inspect, lubricate, replace, and torque, right? So that's that. So that's for you guys to read when you get this machine. Now, as far as handling goes, it's got power steering, so it's very easy to use. So even a child can move the steering wheel with no problem. And it's also got this little shit bar right here, so you can hang on to when it gets real shaky. Cup holder on for the passenger, and some more spots, so you can put different rocker switches over here, right? And your USB charging port, not mentioned. It's got 2 ports, so you can plug it in and plug your devices up and charge them up. It's got it's got the mirrors and the doors. I really like the doors. Kind of opens up from the front. Big doors, man. Shuts very good, right? So it's a 2-cylinder engine, right? It's got a 2-cylinder engine on it. It's 4-stroke, and we talked about all the control features it's got. Now let's look at the back end, right? So on the back side, right, what do you do? I really like the place where they make this right here, which is, I guess, in keeping in mind their HVAC model. I really like the protection bars, and then like the base is kind of covered up from the bed, so that way when you throw stuff in here, you're not like quite literally exposed. There's some sort of like cover, a wall in between, so to say, right? So that's that. And we talked about the half doors, the individual dual A arms, the LED lights, power steering, 12 inches of ground clearance. Let's look at this bed right here. Open her up. So nice little bed. It's all plastic material. It's got these bars, hooks right there, so you can like strap them down. It's a nice size bed. Maximum cargo load, the box load is 770 pounds, right? And then it's got a tire pressure recommendation of 14 and 18. That's your PSIs right there. Right, and then it's got a maximum weight capacity of 1,234 pounds. Includes weight of operator, passenger, cargo, and accessories, right? So it can haul with it on its body 1,234 pounds. That's the rider, the passenger, and the load, the cargo loads, including all of that. So that's what it's capable of doing as a 650. Now look at this back end, right? I like the way they designed the support frame for the rear too. Look at this. Lower arm, upper arm, axles, CV axles, disc brakes, adjustable coilover shocks, and then look at this support frame. Best in quality for what they offer at a 650. I don't think it gets better than this. It's real nice. I love the design on this. I have not seen them in their Jungle Cross models. Like I said, they're plain and simple. This one actually has those upgrades available. So it is going to be a very comfortable and nice ride with this side-by-side, right? And also dumps. It also dumps. Just don't want to drop the box. Let's see. Look at the dump angle, guys. Look at the dump angle. I really like their dump angle. Whatever it is you got, it's going to make sure it's out of there. Look at this machine. Completely insulated too. This has got like all kinds of shields for the exhaust. I have not seen that on the other models, but this shield protects from the heat getting onto the cab space, which I really like. Never had any problems with customer complaining about the heat getting to the cab space. I mean, it's got its own intake, the air controls, the injectors right there, the motor. It's got 2 heads on it. It's dual cylinder. And no problems whatsoever. Shifting, everything handles pretty good. It's nice and tucked, and well designed, built model, and it'll do the job. Great use for utility reasons, or even having fun, Who says you can't have fun with this? Because it can reach up to speeds of like 50, 55 miles per hour. No problem at all. So you can do work and fun at the same time. Now, as far as the color goes, the color that it comes in, right? Comes in white. Now this one is the desert brown. It's kind of tannish. Comes in pearl white. Comes in true timber, the camouflage, the mossy oak, just like the 1000 that's sitting right over there. It's got titanium gray. It's a little bit darker shade of gray. It's got a glacier silver, which is off-white kind of silver. And it's got blue and red. My favorite colors are the tan and the titanium gray. And I kind of like the white one till it's dirty. So that's A.Odes for you guys. So now the specials. Now we are able to ship this thing nationwide. Anywhere you are, we can make it happen for you guys. We have financing available as low as $0 down available. And you can finance it for up to 84 months, depending on your credit. And to check it, it's not going to pull any type of hard credit checks on you. So you can feel free to apply online to our website through Roadrunner application, financial application. You can do that. It's just a soft pull. And most of the time, the manufacturer is running a promo rate. So they're buying down the rates than the standard rates in the market. So sometimes it might be better if you just go with the Roadrunner financial or like other financing companies that have a manufacturer special promo. So A.Odes is running some specials. I know they did it with Roadrunner for 5.9, 6.9. There's some that are like 3.9 for 48 months and stuff like that. So keep checking to find out, see what rates are there, what is available. So we could definitely do that. And like I said, shipping nationwide is available, so we can have it shipped as far as, like, you know, New York from here, or let's say California, or let's say, you know, Maine, Oregon, I mean, anywhere. But we also have to make sure it's compliant with your state. So definitely check out our website or give us a call to find out more, and what's the logistical application as far as like shipping it, because it's not like, you know, a box of chocolates that I could just ship out. So there's like a few things we got to do to make sure, you know, this is done in a timely and efficient manner. So definitely reach out to us for that. Any questions on that, feel free to call us at 469-669-1313. We're here 10 to 6 every day. Now, as far as the machine goes, you got any questions, inquiries, anything of that nature, let us know. We'll make sure everything is answered. If not, we'll go and find out that answer and come back right to you. You know, I don't think there should be a question that should be left unanswered. So we'll go all the way down and back and make sure you guys get those answers for you, okay? So we are also able to get them in different colors, like we mentioned. Financing, shipping nationwide. And like I said, I think we've covered most of the aspect on this thing. And if you have, like I said, more questions, let us know. Let's just pop the hood open. I think this is the last bit left, right? So off and on, so that would mean we just do this to make sure that it's off. Oh, look at this. Ease of access, and it's still covered up. That's nice. Boom. That's your coolant reservoir for your coolant. It's kind of covered up, which is real neat. You don't have to see everything that's in there, so that's good, right? We'll put her back on. It's kind of easy. Thought it would be much more difficult, but they made it easy. Super nice. All right, so that's the Workcross 650 for you guys, the twin cylinder super sport model by A.Odes, and provided to you exclusively by 161 Power Sports. Along with Odes, we've got Massimo and several other brands that we constantly put out videos and make reviews on them. So if you guys have any suggestion on what videos should be coming out next, just leave it down in the comment section below. And if you like this videos, please feel free to subscribe and hit that bell, so that way, you know, you get the notifications and you can keep updated with what we have coming up next. There's definitely some exciting news coming up by Odes. They're bringing new accessories, so feel free to reach out to us, see what they are, and as soon as we have them, we'll try to put out more videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and like I said, any questions, 469-669-1313. This is where it's at. We'll now take her out for a spin and get her on a test run. One finger turns. Alright guys, so this bad boy right here is on sale for $12,999, and we always have like promotions, deals going on at all times. So make sure you give us a call to find out what's going on. But right now as we speak, today is July 28, 2024, and we're running this special promo for the remaining 6 Workcross models that we got. So we got few 650s and few to 1000s, right? We'll apply for both of them. If you're watching this video, mention a windshield upgrade. So from the plastic windshield, we'll get rid of that for you, and we'll get you this nice little glass windshield. That's like $1,000 windshield right there. We're just giving it away. So let us know. Make sure you mention that so that way we can get that for you, okay? Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it.